You know what? Hey, this your boy DJ Tug Master giving you another video. And this video is very basic, simple. I'm not gonna be on here long. Might be on here maybe like 30 minutes at the most and all that stuff, okay? But let's just be serious, fellas. The Sony ponies are dumb. Not all, but most. You have all these ponies want Microsoft to jump out of the console business, jumping out of the gaming business, period. Why? Well, I mean, we all know the reason why. Because all y'all want is for Xbox to be a third party publisher, and that's it. But if you think about it, they already that already. And still making money. And still making money. So, more like what I'm trying to say is this, y'all, is that Sea of Thieves have been out for like, what, 6 years maybe? Yeah, now, y'all done had a chance to play that game a long doggone time ago. But the first thing y'all did, y'all bashed it. Y'all said the game ain't no good and all that stuff. But now, here it is a couple years later. Now it's on the PS5. Now all of a sudden, y'all starting to like it. What they do? But you had a chance to get on the damn game 6 years ago, but now y'all not trash talking it no more because it's coming to your system. See, this is what I'm trying to say. Everything that y'all try to do, you're always trying to bash Microsoft on doing this and doing that. Okay, a couple years ago, if I'm not mistaken, I think they went on their help Square Enix do the Tomb Raider game. Okay, now y'all got mad about that. Y'all ponies did. Okay, y'all got mad about that. Okay, y'all said it was no good and all that stuff. Now the people who had both systems, they already played it. But like I always have said, if it's something that has always been, if it's something that has been on the system for a whole year, and y'all have not played it yet, okay? Because don't forget that this game did not come to this Tomb Raider game did not come to y'all until a year later. But the first thing y'all gonna turn and talk about is better on the PS PS system. No, it's not. So what are you talking about? It's not. Listen, this thing between Helldivers, Pendament, um, Sea of Thieves, and all that stuff. Listen, my son, he has a PS5, and I had tried, Hi-Fi Rush on the PS5. There's no difference. But not all for y'all little P ass minds. Y'all always want to go digital foundry on certain things. Okay, a shadow here or a shadow there. That is not going to break a game. It's no different. Just because you said like a little bit of shadow, big damn deal. The game is still the same game, no matter what. So big deal, big deal. But you're not even playing that game. And see this is what Microsoft. This is what I think they try to do. I'm not really sure if they're going to do it or not. But just to me, Hi-Fi Rush to fail on your system. Pendulum is a fail on your system. Then your games that y'all got is a fail on your system. The only game that everybody's talking about on y'all system right now is Helldivers. And to me, fellas, Helldivers is good. It's not great. It's good. So let's get that straight off the bat, ponies. Let's just get this straight off the bat. The fact is that I don't know what get up to y'all little P minds, but y'all thinking that every game that comes to your system is going to be better. And it's not. It might be maybe a second here, a second there, but it's the same damn game. You playing the same damn game as you are playing right now. But let's talk about your games that you got coming out now. And let's go ahead and talk about the games that you already have out. Um, Final Fantasy Rebirth, done, bum, ain't no good. Only sold 2 million copies. Uh, Whatever that doggone that Stellar Blade. I mean, Stellar Blade ain't came out yet. I want to see how many people are gonna buy that. Then I want to say maybe I hope they do. I hope they buy it for y'all's sake because I don't think they're gonna do anything else. Um, let's talk about all the games y'all got out right now. I mean, what's that game? That Stellar, Star Phone game flop, flop from day one. Didn't even. I mean, it was a free service. It was a free game to y'all. Y'all didn't even play it. So my problem is with y'all. Y'all are a lot of dummies. Y'all want Microsoft to fail, and that ain't happening. Microsoft got so many doggone games that's coming out after doing after May. It's pitiful. I mean, I don't even know where you're gonna go. I don't even know where you're gonna go. I mean, I have friends tell me, oh, now Microsoft is going VR way. No, they're not. They're helping out Meta. They're combining forces with each other to make the game better on Meta. So what's wrong with that? Y'all would say, oh, Microsoft now going to VR. No, they're not building VR. They're not building a VR headset, y'all. Get that out your mind. Just because they go in there trying to help Meta, y'all thinking that all of a sudden Microsoft is going to get into VR. Okay, just because they're helping somebody out. If they're helping somebody out, now I put it like this. Now, if they got the Game Pass on there, they help Meta out. Who does it help out? It helps out Microsoft because what did Microsoft say? They want their games on every platform. See, y'all get the notion, get the motion of Microsoft getting out the console business. And they're not. They already said they're gonna make another console. Now, how many other consoles they're gonna make? I do not know. But that's all up on them. But this handheld that comes out, oh, I'm aboard. I'm aboard with that. I'm aboard with that one. How you doing, Mr. Keena? You doing okay? Man, I'm doing great, man. Just trying to tell these PS4 clowns, these PS5 clowns that their system's not really where it's at because we see what's going on now. Um, I mean, it's just the truth, y'all. It's just the truth with what's going on. I mean, you got to think about what's going on. What is Microsoft doing? Microsoft is doing everything great. They doing everything great right now. Here go the Star Wars, the Star Wars Jedi, the Survivor Jedi on the 25th of this month. That game will be coming to Game Pass. Like I always have said, when a game get older and it's not making any money no more, Microsoft don't mind helping the developer if they want it. So what did EA do? Well, they're part of Microsoft ecosystem anyway. So what they're gonna do? They're gonna put the new Star Wars Survivor game on the Game Pass to see if it's gonna make a little bit more extra money. And I guarantee you right now, like I said, it's gonna make a little bit more extra money. But like I always have said, it's not for games. It's not for big company games that have big budget games that come out from the get go. Like I said, when the game get older, it's gonna do it. They're gonna put on the Game Pass. These developers might not like it now, but they will. I mean, you hear about all these developers don't like the Game Pass. Yes, they do. Yes, they do. Because, like I said, when a game get older and it's not making any more money, they're gonna put on the Game Pass so they can make more money. So keep your attitude out of that door, PlayStation fans, because eventually y'all gonna have to do day and date on all y'all games. You're already doing it with PC. So eventually y'all gonna have to do it with all y'all games to make y'all money. Because if you don't, y'all gonna want to be a third party developer. Period. If you do not. I know this. I know the guy who's over Sony. He's trying to do everything he can to save Sony. But now, is it too late? We don't know. Like I said, you only got one good live service game, and that's Helldivers, and that's it. How long that's gonna last, I don't know. Because I tell you right now, as far as these Sony ponies and people are concerned, they gonna go all talk about Helldivers is better than Call of Duty. Dude, I don't give a how the hell you feel about Call of Duty. When it come down to the multiplayer, when it come down to their game modes, the different game modes that they got for that game, you can't beat it. You can't beat it with a stick. Man, I done tried different modes on it, and they tell you, man, I'm having a phone on every single one of them. Every single one of them. So let's just get this straight, fellas. Y'all can sit here and talk about Xbox not doing all that good all you want to. But in reality, PlayStation is the one that's not doing all that great. Eventually, whether or not Nintendo's gonna have to join too. Because if they don't join, I don't give a care. You know, their third party game, I mean their first party games just can't keep them alive in and all the way. I don't give a care how many first party games they make. There's just gonna be so many that they're gonna sell. But for them to turn around and really, really do good, they got to get in the third party. So I want to see how this new handheld come out next year. If it'll be out this year, it won't be out until next year. But in this case, I'm hoping that Microsoft, what they do, they gonna come out with this handheld. When they come out with this handheld, they gonna let people see what it's really all about to do both ends. They gonna let people know. They're gonna let people know. PlayStation YouTubers are leaving PC and Nintendo. Okay, Mr. McKinley, I want to know, what are you talking about? Give me more of this description about what you're talking about, because I really want to know. Um, because eventually, like all these YouTubers out here, they got these PlayStation channels. Eventually, they're gonna forget all about PlayStation. I can see the handwriting on the wall because what's going on now. Microsoft is, as long as Microsoft is in the news, that's all y'all care about. That's all y'all care about. That's the reason why MBG might be losing some of his people, because they tired of him always talking about Microsoft. That's all he talking about is Microsoft, 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 and Xbox. Darn, it's a Sony channel. That's the reason why I am so doggone glad when me and my boys we do a podcast. We tell people straight up, visit Xbox channel. If you gonna come and be straight, fine. But if you gonna come in and start all kind of crap, do not come in. We don't need you. Do not come in our circle, because we will throw you out of our circle. Don't get to acting a fool with us. But you know what? That's the reason why I like the people that I like hanging around, because we don't play that mess. We're not PlayStation people at all. So I'm telling you, we've never been PlayStation people, and I would never be a PlayStation person again after what they did to me on the last console. So I'm gonna leave it at that on that. But I want to get back to what I was talking about earlier. The whole thing about this, the whole thing about this now all of a sudden you want our games. Helldivers is the only good game that y'all got out right now. That's the only game that y'all talking about. That's the only game that you're loving. Star Phone was a flop. Final Fantasy 7 Rebirth was a flop. The Rise of the Roland, or whatever that game's called, was a flop. All three of them games might have came out I say like you talk about 2 million for you talk about 2 million for Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. You're talking, yeah, you're right about that. Yeah, you're right about that, Mr. McKinney. Yeah, you're right about that because PlayStation really don't have no games. They don't have any games that's good. I mean, 65% of the people that's playing Helldivers is PC players. They're PC players at best. PC players at best. 60 to 65% of the people from PC is playing Helldivers. So that means PlayStation, if it wasn't because of the PC, that'd be a flop too. That would be a doggone flop. But like I said, hey, Rise of Roland, maybe 2 million. Final Fantasy Rebirth, 2 million. So you talking about, and then we ain't even gonna talk about that Star phone because it didn't make no money. It didn't make no not doggone one bit of dime at all. I mean, it didn't make that one because people it was a free service and people still didn't play it. But my whole thing is this, fellas, is that stop wishing for Xbox to fail. Stop wishing for Game Pass to fail. And the number one thing, stop wishing for Microsoft to fail because they're not failing. They're succeeding. If you don't see what they're doing now, you wait, give it a couple more months. Give it a couple more months, you're gonna really see what's gonna go on. Especially if Sony don't get their act together. If they don't get their act together, they're gonna be a third party developer. Okay? Now, we already got games on the PlayStation that we do play. And we do play it. The baseball, the MLB the show. People playing the hell out of that game. But it's also on the Game Pass. And this is what I'm always trying to tell you, idiots. Watch when Hellblade come out, 3 days before the game before to come out. See what they're gonna do. They're gonna buy the damn game, and when they buy it, it's gonna sell. And when it sell, all y'all can do is just sit back. See, I get what y'all PlayStation people think. You think the only thing that Xbox do, instead of doing your damn homework like you should, this is the only thing I think that everything is coming to the Game Pass and that we don't buy our games. We buy our games all the doggone time. We buy our games all the doggone time. I mean, that's the reason why our games are selling so damn good on our end. But let's talk about y'all end because y'all games are not selling. Y'all games are not selling at all. At all. And I'm like, oh my God, I said, if Helldivers was a $69 game, would nobody be playing that game right now? Wouldn't I mean there'd be maybe the PC people, but but as far as like PlayStation people, no, y'all would not even take the time today. So good thing that game did come down to 69. I mean to $39. But thing about it is, y'all not even playing it because, like I said, 65, maybe 60, 65% of the people is playing the game for PC. Like I said, I mean, like I said, I would like to see the game on Xbox, but it's not a deal killer. I mean, it's not like we need Helldivers on Xbox because we don't. We got too many other games out there. We got Halo, we got Call of Duty, multiplayer, multiplayer. We got Gears of War, multiplayer, multiplayer games that people are still playing. Okay, and that's a service, and that is a good service that people love to play. So it's not about these. single player games anymore. Okay. Now there are gonna be a couple of single player games that's gonna come out that we'll find out how it does in the future. Um, but one thing for sure, like Phil Spencer said, Starfield is not coming to PlayStation. And if it does, it might be maybe like 2 years after it did what it did, or it might be next year. I don't know. I'm just saying. He's saying that the game is not going to come out on PC. Oh, it's not coming out on PlayStation. And if he said that it's not coming out on PlayStation, it's not. So Indiana Jones, that's going to be another one. Call from TAE Tuner. That's going to be another one that you're not going to get. Indiana Jones. Um, I even think um, Blade. I think Blade will be another one that y'all won't get for a while. I'm not going to say that you're not going to get them, but I'm just going to say you're not going to get them for a while. Because at the end of the doggone day, those are single player games and they got to make their money somehow. So they have, that all depends on how it does on the Xbox. Now, if it does get on the Xbox and the Xbox make a killing off of it, it might have a hard time getting to the PlayStation. Because if they make more money on the Xbox, to me, I hope they would not bring it to the PlayStation. Because as of right now, PlayStation people don't even play their games. They're not playing they're not playing Hi-Fi Rush. They're not playing Pentiment. Now we're gonna see how far they're gonna play Sea of Thieves. But I'm not looking for them to play Sea of Thieves that way either. Because what it is, they do not play their games. They can talk about a lot. They can talk a lot of crap about games, but they don't play their games. And these YouTubers, y'all sad. Y'all sad because y'all even already talking about a game that won't even come out until August, and that's the Star Wars Outlaw game. That is sad. That is so sad. Like I always have said, a good movie, a good game can come out, and y'all gonna always find something wrong with it. But like I'm gonna tell you, can y'all do a whole lot better on making the game and making the damn movie? Other than that, shut the hell up and just enjoy the movie. Like Rebel Moon. Rebel Moon is a good movie. But you got the YouTubers already down on the movie when it came out. And I don't got no problem with it. Yeah, they put like little Star Wars with the little lightsabers and all this stuff, but they wasn't lightsabers. They was swords that have blazing blades. Do I care about that? No, because at the end of the day, they got to do something to be creative, and that's just what my boy did. Zack Snyder did. Zack Snyder is a great director, and I love half the movies that he bring out because half the movies that he bring out is on point. They're on point. So, y'all, listen here. At the end of the doggone day, ponies, stay where you at. Like I said, y'all gonna get some of our games, but you're not gonna get all of them. And the little games that y'all have coming to our system, Predator. Ha ha ha. Who cares about Predator at this point? If it does good, fine. But we know if it does do good, we know Microsoft made it good because we know that damn game didn't do a damn bit of good on PlayStation. That's what I'm saying. All I'm saying is this, y'all. Until y'all start playing your games, stop arguing about our games. God didn't play y'all 52 million systems that you call yourself having out there. But when everything is said and done, it don't add up. It does not add up. You got 50 some odd million systems out there, but you only sold like 2 million of Final Fantasy VII Rebirth, 2 million of Rise of the Roland. You might have sold maybe like 3 million copies of Final Fantasy 16. And what did all them games do? All them games flop because y'all say that y'all got all these consoles up there, which I don't think is a bit of truth. I just don't think it is. And if it is, show me. Prove it in the pudding. Buy your damn games. See, the reason why the industry is hurting so damn bad, and it's not because of Microsoft. It's not because of Microsoft. Microsoft did the right thing by doing the Game Pass. They did the right thing by doing the Game Pass. Because the games I do want to buy, I will buy. The games I don't want to buy, I can still play on the Game Pass. I can still play on the Game Pass regardless. Regardless. Game Pass is the best value for your money. I don't give a care if you I don't give a care who the hell you are. These damn PlayStation fans. And I guarantee you right now, they want the Game Pass on their system too. Oh hell yeah. I mean, they gonna say they won't, but I know they do. They want the Game Pass, but that ain't coming. So all them damn games that y'all got from us, y'all have to buy. And all them games that y'all gotta buy, where that money coming to? Where's that money coming straight to? That money is coming straight to Microsoft. So, fellas, all I gotta say is that I just want y'all to think about what I'm saying. This your boy DJ Cutmaster. I'm signing off. Y'all have a nice and blessed day. And Mr. McKee and Mr. Kima, I'm glad that you came by to let me know what's going on. I'm glad that you came by to see what's going on with me and all that stuff. I really do appreciate you, Mr. Kima. And I'm thinking that we're gonna be doing a podcast pretty doggone soon. I just don't know when. I think Second Man might be doing like one like over the weekend or something like that. So I'm not really sure. But just just keep us just keep us in heart, keep us in mind. And like I said, Sony people, play your games. Show me that that y'all is gonna go out there and play your games. Cause so far, y'all ain't showing me nothing. Y'all not showing me your VR and flop. The porthole is not making as much money as you think it is. I don't give a care about what these people talk about. Nobody's not even talking about that thing no more. Nobody's not even talking about it. But I guarantee you right now, you let Microsoft, and I'm gonna put this before I go to rest. You let Microsoft get their way with these services, putting Steam, putting Epic on the Xbox store. Dude, let me tell you right now, that's a game changer. That is a big time game changer. Like I said, ain't all them games coming to Game Pass. But let's say like they do and make a deal where they can put it on Game Pass. But people can still buy it because don't forget, Steam people do buy their games. And people would love the hell out of it. And if you don't think that they won't, because they wouldn't mind having all this stuff underneath one app that is a Microsoft store. And if that happens, what is PlayStation going to do? If that happens, what is PlayStation going to do? They're going to have to do something. They're going to have to follow ship. But the thing about it is, are they going to have the money to follow ship? I'm telling you, man. Because don't forget, it will be a service. It won't be like the Game Pass. It'll be a service where you get games on the Xbox. And don't forget, the Xbox is what? A PC. And they can do what they want to do. And if Phil Spencer can do it, if anybody can do it, he can do it. Him and Sarah Bond and Matt Beauty, they can do it. But all I want to hear, I just want to hear this announcement. And y'all, and I'm going to say it first. And I'm going to sit here and say it first. Do not be surprised. Do not be surprised if Microsoft and Square Enix or Microsoft bought them out, or they gonna be together as are they gonna do force with each other? Because as of right now, The deals that they making with Sony, Square Enix is making with Sony right now, they losing money. They lost money off the Rebirth, Final Fantasy Rebirth. They lost the money off Final Fantasy 16. Then they lost that money off that one game. I can't remember that one game, what that one game is called. But they shut down its studio because it didn't make no money at all. So when you get three games, three big, huge game titles that they made deals with Sony, what's in common? Every single one of them damn games in flop, 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 flop. Okay? But now you got Final Fantasy 16. The online is out. I'm not really sure how good it's doing, but I haven't heard anything about it doing or flopping, nothing like that. So, just think about what I'm saying, fellas. Sony want everything to be on their system, but there's only one thing about it. Everything on their system that is coming to their system, what has it done? Either they're not playing it, or either just flopping, or either they just, what can I say? They might be tossing off. I don't know what they're doing. All I know, they ain't playing their damn games right now. So all I gotta say is this, ponies, keep on wishing, keep on dreaming, because soon as Microsoft figure all this out with y'all console and all that stuff, as soon as they figure all this stuff out, it ain't gonna take them long to figure out. Because, like I said, if they do what I think they're gonna do, if they come up with this handheld and they can find some way to put Steam, on it and to put Epic on it, it's a done deal. It's a done deal. Because that way Microsoft is going to be happy everywhere they go. And as far as like the handheld is concerned, let them come out the handheld this year and let them make a dent in the Nintendo's pocketbook. Oh, that counts. Because ain't nowhere in the world that Nintendo can't compete with that. Nintendo can't compete. Yeah, they might compete with a single player, but if you can play the multiplayer, if you can play the third party games on the handheld, that makes a big difference. Because as of right now, we know Nintendo, what you call it, ain't doing it right now. Nintendo Switch is not doing it right now. So I'll tell you what, fellas, I'm gonna go because I gotta go and do things with my wife and all that stuff. The wife and the kids and all that stuff. So, I'm gonna let you know. Hey, y'all have a nice day. I'm letting you know. Um, I will be back later on sometime this week, maybe with my boys, and we can do all this thing together like we always do. I like to say hi to Sega Man, Hebot, E-Rock, um, um, Out of Zinc, Unlimited, and Dale. I would like to say hi to all of y'all. Y'all all my partners. I haven't seen Dale in a while. So, I would like to get her gamer tag. I don't even got her gamer tag. So, I would just like to always talk to her in Adder Zinc. He's my boy too. And I'm always talking to Sega Man and Hebot and all that stuff. But y'all, you know what? Y'all have a nice day. And Mr. Kima, thanks for coming by and supporting me. And I appreciate it, man. And I'll talk to y'all later. Bye.